Repeat along with me. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Pavitvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Place your eyes, face, ears, neck, throat. So if you're not talking, please mute. Okay. So please come to standing position. Let us do warm up. Hands in and out breathing. Please proceed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Next, hands stretch breathing. Please proceed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, 105 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, over the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Next, ankle stretch breathing. Please proceed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Next, come to sitting position. Body in the table position. Tiger breathing. Please proceed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Next. Next, dog breathing. Sit in Dhanurasana. Keep your palms just beside the knees, palms facing downwards. Open your mouth. Forceful inhale, forceful exhale. Proceed. Okay. Next, rabbit breathing. Please proceed. Rabbit breathing. Slowly come back to vertical position. Next, Shavasana or moon posture breathing. Take your hands backwards. Left palm will hold your right wrist. Please proceed. Slowly come back to vertical position. Release your Vajrasana. Loosen up your legs. Okay. Next, sit in Dhanurasana. Joints loosening. Sit in Dhanurasana, which is the starting position for sitting postures. First one, toe stretch. Proceed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only toes. Next, ankle stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, ankle rotation. Proceed clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, lift your kneecaps up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, knee rotation. Proceed clockwise and anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Anti-clockwise. Next, change the leg. Clockwise 5 times. And anti-clockwise 5 times. Okay. Next, interlock your fingers, hold your toes. Bring your feet closer to the body. Close your eyes. Focus on the base of the spine. Inhale. Exhale. With same awareness, please proceed for full butterfly. Please proceed for full butterfly, up and down, full swing, no jerks. Up and down, full swing. Continue to have focus on the base of the spine. Okay, slowly release and loosen up. Next, waist rotation. Spread your legs apart. Proceed for clockwise and anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Okay, next. Sit either Padmasan, Vajrasan, crossed leg, or any comfortable position. First one, finger stretch. Proceed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrist stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, wrist rotation. Proceed clockwise and anti-clockwise. Next, elbow flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Next, shoulder rotation. Proceed clockwise 5 times and anti-clockwise 5 times. Okay. Next, neck exercises type 1. Please proceed up and down with inhale, leg up, exhale, leg down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Next, neck side by side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, to left and right. Please proceed. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, neck rotation. Proceed clockwise and anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Okay. Next, turn to the right. Give good twisting. Come to center. Turn to the left. Come to the center and release your Vajrasana very slowly, step by step, to the right, to the left, to the center, up, back to the Vajrasana, and release your legs one by one and loosen up. Stretch your ankles up and down. Okay. Next, come to standing position. Let us do Surya Namaskar. So whoever joined new, if you have any questions, you can stop me, because all these things we have covered previously. So we are practicing the previous session asanas. Okay. Come to front of the mat, feet together, hands in Namaste position. 1, inhale, bend backwards at the waist. 2, exhale, forward bend. 3, inhale, take right leg backwards. 4, hold your breath, take left leg backwards. 5, relax in child posture. 6, exhale, slide forward, forehead, chest and knee touches the ground. 7, inhale, look up the ceiling, knees off the ground. 8, exhale, look towards abdomen. 9, relax in child posture. 10. Inhale, bring your right leg forward. 11. Exhale, bring your left leg forward. And 12. Inhale, bend backwards to the waist. Then back to the Namaste position. Okay, let us do one more round. Come to front of the mat. Feet together, hands in Namaste position. Count number 1. Inhale, bend backwards to the waist. 2. Exhale, forward bend. 3. Inhale, take right leg backwards, look in front, right knee off the ground. 4. Hold your breath, take left leg backwards. 5. Relax in child posture. 6. Exhale, slide forward, forehead, chest and knee touches the ground. 7. Inhale, look up the ceiling, knees off the ground. 8. Exhale, towards the abdomen. 9. Relax in child posture. 10. Inhale, bring right leg forward. 11. Exhale, bring your left leg forward. 12. Inhale, bend backwards to the waist. And back to the Namaste position. Okay, let us do final round. Come to front of the mat, feet together, hands in Namaste position. Count number 1. Inhale, bend backwards to the waist. 2. Exhale, forward bend. 3. Inhale, bend backwards to the waist. Take your right leg backward. 4. Hold your breath. Take left leg backwards. 5. Relax in child posture. 6. Exhale, straight forward. Forehead, chest and knee touches the ground. 7. Inhale and look up the ceiling. 8. Exhale, look towards abdomen. 9. Relax in child posture. 10. Inhale, bring right leg forward. 11. Exhale, bring your left leg forward. 12. Inhale, bend backward at the waist. And back to the Namaste position. Close your eyes. Feet apart, palms open. Please observe the changes in the body, mind, breath, energy, and blood circulation before Surya Namaskar and after Surya Namaskar. Slowly open your eyes. Come to sitting position. Okay. So until now we have practiced whatever we have learned. Okay. And now let us practice sitting postures. So last week we have learned standing and sitting. Last Sunday we have learned sitting postures. So let us practice sitting postures. Okay. So please relax in Shikshara Dandasana. Relax while stretching your legs. Take your head backwards, legs apart, hands backwards, palms on the ground, fingers pointing away from the body. Relax in Shikshara Dandasana. So this is a relaxation position for sitting postures. Okay, let's come to starting position in Dandasana. So first one, Chakrasana. Let us practice together. Count number 1, bend your right leg. So let us practice along. 2, raise your left hand, hold your right leg, turn to the right side, right palm on the ground, give good twisting, locate a point behind, some far distance. Then release your left hand, release your right leg. So Chakrasana is self-complementary posture. We do with the right leg and also with the left leg. Count number 1, bend your left leg. 2, raise your right hand, hold your left leg, turn to the left. Stay there. Keep your breathing normal. 3, release your right hand. 4, release your left leg. Next, come starting position in Dandasana. Next asana is Ardhamachandasana. Count number 1, bend your right leg. Right heel touch the left buttocks. So count number 2, left feet forward. Just keep your left feet slightly in front of your right knee. So this is count number 2. So count number 3, raise your opposite hand, hold your left leg and turn to the left side. 4, left hand over the waist. Stay there. 5, release your left hand. 6, release your right hand. 7, release your left leg. And 8, release your right leg. Next, back to starting position in Dandasana. So Ardhamachandasana is self-complementary. We do with the right leg and also with the left leg. Count number 1, bend your left leg. Left heel touch the right buttocks. Count number 2, right feet forward. 3, raise your opposite hand. Left hand will hold the right leg and turn to the right side. So this is count number 3. 4, right hand over the waist. Stay there. 5, release your right hand. 6, release your left hand. And 7, release your right leg. 8, release your left leg. And relax for a few seconds. Okay, next comes starting position. Let us do modified version of Ardhamachandasana. Count number 1, right leg over the left leg. 2, hold with your left elbow and turn to the right side. Right hand over the waist. Stay there. Then release your right hand, release your left hand and release your legs. Okay. Next, the left leg. Left leg over the right leg. Hold with your opposite elbow and turn to the left side. Left hand over the waist and stay there. Then release your left hand, release your right hand and release your legs one by one. So this is the modified version of Ardhamachandasana. And relax for a few seconds. In Shitala Dandasana, next, come to starting position in Dandasana. Next asana is Paschimottanasana, posterior asana. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, stay there. 5, come back. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, next, come to starting position in Dandasana. So next asana is camel posture, Ustrasana. 1, bend your right leg. 2, bend your left leg. So for the next 3 asanas, point number 1 and 2 will be the same. 3, up on the knees, come up on the knees, adjust your feet, toes on the ground, heels pointing the ceiling. Support your lower back with palms facing inwards. Then 4, for half camel, we can bend from here itself. For full camel, right hand will hold the right heel, left hand will hold the left heel. Push your abdomen forward. Stay there, keep your breathing normal. Then 5, come back to vertical position, supporting your lower back. 6, back to the Vajrasana. And 7 and 8, release your legs one by one. Okay? For Paschimottanasana, Ustrasana is complementary. For Ustrasana, Paschimottanasana is complementary posture. Okay? Next, come to starting position. Next one is Shashankasana or moon posture breathing. Part number 1, bend your right leg. 2, bend your left leg. 3, left hand will hold your right wrist. Make fist with your right hand. Count number 4, inhale and bend forward along with your exhalation. Then normal breathing. Count number 5, inhale, bend, come back to vertical position. 6, hands back on the thighs. And 7 and 8, release your legs one by one. Okay, then relax. So for Shashankasana, complementary posture is Supta Vajrasana or Supine Vajrasana. Come to starting position. Count number 1, bend your right leg. Count number 2, bend your left leg. So point number 3 is very, very important. If you are able to do, you can. Otherwise, you can just observe. 3, take your right palm on the ground, left palm on the ground. Bring your right elbow down backwards, left elbow down, and lower back, upper back, back of the head, complete lower back on the ground. Then point number 4, raise your hands over the head. Raise your hands over the head. Then 5, with the help of your yoga mat support, or you can hold your hip joints, keep your elbows on the ground, then come back. Count number 5, come back to vertical position. 6, hands back on the thighs. Then 7 and 8, release your legs one by one. Okay, then relax in Shitala Dandasana. Relax for a few seconds in Sithiladasana. Close your eyes. So relaxation is part of yoga. So do not think that relaxation is not required. Okay, then slowly open your eyes. Okay, next. So today we are going to learn prone postures and then supine postures. Okay, so we have total 4 types of asanas. What are those? Standing, sitting, supine and prone asanas. Now we are going to learn prone asanas. Prone asanas nothing but lying in the stomach. Okay, so in this we have 3 asanas, and then lying on the back, which are supine postures, we have 4 asanas. In standing we have learned 6 asanas, sitting we have learned 6 asanas, and also 2 modified versions. One is for Ardha Chandrasana and another one is for Ustrasana. Okay, so I'm going to send the names of the asanas of the last week and this week later. Okay, so now we are going to practice postures lying on the stomach. Okay, so as I mentioned, we have for every type of asana we have starting position and relaxation position. Okay, so what is the starting position for lying on the stomach posture? So please lie down on your stomach. So last week we have learned. So lie down on your stomach, forehead on the ground, starting position. Forehead on the ground and hands raised over the head, feet together. Hands raised over the head. Straighten your arms, no bend in the elbows. Do not lock your nostril. Do not lock your nostril. So this is the starting position. Forehead touching the ground, hands raised over the head. Then relax in Makarasana. Take your hands one above the other and keep your head tilted at the left or right. At the left or right, any side is fine. So that's how you relax. One hand above the other. Or you can hold like this. On the elbows, you can keep your chin in between the palms. You can raise your upper back and you can keep like this. So there is a relaxation posture for prone asanas or lying on the stomach. Okay. So next, come to sitting position. So we are going to learn first asana, which is called Bhujangasana. Okay. So before that, if please observe. So what is the starting position for the postures lying on the stomach? Forehead touching the ground, hands raised over the head, palm facing downwards, and feet together. So this is the starting position for prone asanas. Then how to relax? You can keep one hand above the other and feet apart and head tilted at the left or right. Then keep your breathing normal. So it is called Makarasana. Relaxation posture for prone asanas. Either right or left. Any side is fine. Next, another type like this. You can close your eyes. So it's a very, very effective technique for relaxing, especially now during the COVID time. So this is the best relaxation posture to increase your lungs capacity. Because here your chest is open and your chest is not on the ground and you can keep your breathing normal. So this is the relaxation portion. Okay. Next, so first asana, Bhujangasana. It is also, please observe, 4 count asana. So this is the starting position. Okay. Then count number 1, chin on the ground. Keep your palms just beside the chest. Elbows pointing the ceiling. Okay. So this is the count number 1. Keep your palms just beside the chest, chin touching the ground. Okay. Then count number 2, raise your upper back up and look up. Keep your palms away from the ground. So this posture is called Bhujangasana. Okay, so you are balancing completely on your spine, on your lower back. 3, chin back on the ground. 4, back to the starting position and then relax in Makarasana. Okay, so last week I already mentioned for 4 count asanas, count number 2 is the final position. For 4 count asanas, count number 2 is the final position, and count number 1 and 3 will be the same, and count number 4 and relaxation position will be the same. Okay, so everyone please lie down on your stomach. Lie down on your stomach. So first one, Bhujangasana.
Jyotheswar garu, can you explain what is the use of Bhujangasana?
Yeah, Bhujangasana is very good for your spine. It will strengthen your spine.
Thank you.
If you have back pain, it is very good asana. And the limitations, whoever had spinal issues, they should avoid doing Bhujangasana. Okay, so please lie down on your stomach. Come starting position. Feet together, forehead on the ground, hands raised over the head. Count number 1, chin on the ground. Keep your palms just beside the chest, elbows pointing the ceiling. Count number 2, rise, lift your upper back up without your palm support. Take your palms away from the ground, look up. So your lower back is completely on the ground. Then 3, bring your chin back on the ground. 4, back to the starting position and then relax. And then relax in Makarasana. Close your eyes. So while you relax, so the limitations of Bhujangasana. So whoever had abdominal surgery, recent abdominal surgery, they should avoid doing this one, Bhujangasana. The benefits, it gives flexibility for your spine and also it reduces abdominal fat. Okay, it is very useful for managing bronchial problems. Okay, it is very useful for reducing abdominal fat and also it will strengthen your spine and it is very useful in managing bronchial problems. Okay, so those are the benefits of Bhujangasana and the limitations. Whoever had a recent abdominal surgery, they should avoid doing this posture. Okay, next one is for Bhujangasana. What we have done, we have lifted upper back up. Okay, next, what is the complementary posture? We will lift our lower back up. Okay, so lower back we will lift up. In Bhujangasana, we will lift upper back up. Okay, so the next complementary posture for Bhujangasana is called Shalabhasana. Okay, so before I demonstrate, so what is the limitations for Shalabhasana? Okay, so if you have any recent surgery or any operations, okay, so always please consult your doctor before practicing any asana. Okay, so do not stretch yourself. Okay, always listen to your body and decide. The limitations of Shalabhasana. Okay, people who have cardiac issues, they should avoid doing this one, and whoever has serious back problems, they should avoid doing Shalabhasana. The benefits, it is very good for kidneys and hip muscles. Okay, and also it helps to manage sciatica and lower back pain. So whenever you have lower back pain, do not do forward bend postures. Okay, you can do either Bhujangasana or you can do Shalabhasana. Okay, what are the benefits? It is good for sciatica and also for your kidneys and hip muscles. Okay, please observe. So count number 1 is very important. Count number 1, chin on the ground, and then make fist with your both hands and keep your palms like this. like vertical position. You need to support, you need to keep your palms in the vertical position with the fist and keep your palms under the groin area vertically so that you can lift your lower back up. Okay, it should be in this position, like vertically under the groin area. It should not be like this, palms facing downwards. It should be palms, your fist should be pointing the ceiling like this in vertical position. Okay, so please observe count number 1. Come to starting position. Count number 1, chin on the ground. Make fist with your both hands. Keep your palms vertically on the under the groin area. 2, lift your legs up. Lift your lower back up. Stay there. 3, bring your legs down. Then 4, back to the starting position and then relax. Okay. So let us practice together. Everyone come to starting position. Come to starting position. Forehead at the ground, hands raised toward the head. Count number 1, chin on the ground. Make fist with your both hands. Make fist with your both hands. Your palms should be in vertical direction. Keep your palms under the groin area. Your fist should be pointed towards the ceiling. So this is the count number 1. 2, lift your both legs up. Stay there for a few seconds. Keep your breathing normal. And 3, bring your legs down. 4, back to your starting position. And then relax in Chakrasana. Okay. Then slowly open your eyes. So next asana is the last asana for prone postures. Last asana in prone asanas. Next one is Dhanurasana, bowstring posture. Okay. So for bowstring Dhanurasana, what are the limitations? If you have any recent heart problem or any recent spine surgeries, you should avoid doing this one. So the limitations, who you had recent heart problem or recent spine surgeries, they should avoid doing this one. Okay. So the benefits, it is very good for obesity. It is good for obesity, diabetes, asthma, and also it removes and stimulates the body and it slims the body. Okay, basically it is very good for obesity. If you have excessive weight, you can practice this technique. It's very good technique to reduce the weight. Okay, so Dhanurasana, it looks like bow. In English, it is called bowstring posture. Okay, so please observe. So it is also 4 count asana. Okay, first relax and then come to starting position. Count number 1, chin on the ground. Then hold your ankles. Right hand will hold the right ankle, left hand will hold the left ankle. Do not give too much space between your legs. Keep slightly apart. If it is together, you cannot lift your legs up. Okay, slightly give some distance between your both feet, both legs. So this is the count number 1. Count number 2, lift your lower back and upper back up and look up. Okay, your arm should pull your ankles and the ankles should pull your arms. So both directions. Look up. So it is very good for abdominal fat loss and also it is good for obesity and to remove excessive gas in the stomach. 3, chin back on the ground. 4, back to the starting position. And then relax. Relax in Makarasana. Okay. Now let us practice together once again. Come to starting position. Feet together, hands raised toward the head. Okay, so please turn your videos on. Count number 1, chin on the ground. Chin on the ground, hold your ankles. Hold your ankles. Bend your legs at the knees. Bend your legs at the knees. Hold your ankles. This is the count number 1. Okay, so do not spread your legs too far. Just slightly keep your legs apart. Okay. If it is it is very close, also very difficult. If it is too far, also bit difficult. Count number 2, lift up, look up, lower back, upper back, and spread. Now spread your legs apart. Spread your legs apart, lift your thighs up. So this is the count number 2. Stay there, keep your breathing normal. So it is self-complementary posture. Okay, 3, chin back on the ground. Continue to hold your ankles. And 4, release your legs back to starting position. And then relax in Makarasana. Relax for a few seconds. Okay, then slowly open your eyes. So we have learned total 3 asanas in lying on the stomach. Okay, so next, the last type of asana is lying on the back, which is called supine postures. Okay, so we have learned standing, sitting, and prone asanas. Now we are going to learn postures lying on the back. So please come to the relaxation position, lying on the back in Shavasana. The relaxation position for postures lying on the back is called Shavasana. Keep your feet apart, hands by the side of the body. Okay. Sandeep garu, just keep your hands by the side of the body. Do not keep your arms at the chest level. Just keep your hands by the side of the body and slightly away from the body and palms pointing the ceiling. Close your eyes. Toes pointing away from the body. Feet apart. Legs apart. Knees apart. So you can keep your head tilted either left or right. So please continue to observe your breathing for a few more seconds. Okay. Then come to starting position. Feet together, hands raised over the head and eyes open. No bend in the arms. No bend at your arms. No bend at the elbows. Hands raised over the head. Keep your arms straightened. And do not lift your knees up. Knees completely resting on the ground. And feet together. Feet together. Your knees will touch each other and your big toes will touch each other and ankles touch each other. So this is a starting position. Basically, you are paying attention for doing the asanas. Okay. Then slowly come to sitting position. Come to sitting position and please observe. Then we will practice together. So this is the last type of postures, which is supine postures. Okay. So first one is Sarvangasan. Sarvangasan. In the Sanskrit, it is called Sarvangasan. In English, it is called shoulder stand. Okay. So for Sarvangasan, shoulder stand is not the exact meaning in English. Okay, just they have mentioned in English it is called shoulder stand because we are going to balance on the shoulders. Okay, but in Sanskrit the meaning is completely different. Sarvangasan means sarv plus ang plus asan. So all organs of the body will be exercised in Sarvangasan. That's why it is called Sarvangasan. But in English, as we balance on the shoulders, the name is called shoulder stand. Okay. So the Sarvangasan is called queen of the asanas. Okay. The shoulder stand is called queen of the asanas. If you do this asana, it can improve your concentration. It is very good for your blood pressure disorders because you are tilting your body reverse way. Always we are upside down. Now we are going to the reverse way. So that's how it is going to give a lot of benefits. For example, if you sit in meditation, you will get lot of thoughts, right? But if you are in this posture, right, you will not get any thoughts. You will focus on this point because our body is paying very much attention as we are upside down. Okay, so the limitations. Whoever has severe hypertension, they should avoid doing this posture. Okay, and also cervical spondylosis. Cervical spondylosis, or if you have any neck pain, so please avoid doing this particular asana. If you have neck pain or if you have severe cervical spondylosis and if you have severe hypertension, okay, please avoid doing this particular posture. And what are the benefits? It stimulates the thyroid gland, it influences pelvic organs, okay, and also it is very good for constipation and menstrual disorders. For ladies, especially if you have any issues with your menstrual disorders, it is best technique, Sarvangasan or shoulder stand. Okay, so please aware of limitations of each asana and decide whether you want to practice that particular asana or not. Okay, so what are the limitations? Cervical spondylosis or severe hypertension or whoever has neck pain, they should avoid doing this posture. And what are the benefits? It stimulates your thyroid glands, it influences the pelvic organs. So if you have any issues with your reproductive organs, also it is very good. And also it influences your pelvic organs, and it is very good for your menstrual disorders. It has lot of benefits, and also it improves your focus. Okay, so please observe that we will practice together. It is 8 count asana. Okay, postures lying on the back. First asana is called Sarvangasan. It is 8 count asana. So as I mentioned already, in 8 count asanas, what is the final position? Count number 4 is the final position. Count number 4 is the final position in 8 count asanas. For 4 count asanas, count number 2 is the final position. So just remember the logic. So for any type of asana, you know what is the starting position and relaxation position. Before starting, for example, if you are going for postures lying at the back, you know what is the starting position. Go to the starting position, and based on the name of the asana, you go to the final position of that particular asana. Then you come back to the starting position and then relax. So relaxation is mandatory after every asana. Okay, so depending on the body, you decide whether you want to relax after every asana or if you want to relax after every 2 asanas, like that. Okay, so I was mentioning about complementary postures. Okay, so complementary postures means, for example, when you do forward bend, your muscle has done only one type of action. When you do backward bend, your muscle action is complete. So these asanas which can complement each other is called complementary asanas. For certain asanas, that particular asana itself is complementary. Meaning for Chakrasana, we have done with the right side and also with the left leg. So it is called self-complementary. Chakrasana is example for Chakrasana, Ardha Chandrasana is example for self-complementary. So we do with the right leg and also with the left leg. Okay, and also we have done postures lying on the stomach. First one is Bhujangasana. For Bhujangasana, what is complementary posture is Shalabhasana. Why? In Bhujangasana, we will lift up our upper back up, whereas in Shalabhasana, we will lift our lower back up. That is why they are complementary to each other. And then we have learned Dhanurasana, bowstring posture. For the Dhanurasana, there is no complementary posture. It is not even self-complementary. Self-complementary means we do with the right side and also with the left side. That is called as self-complementary. But for this asana, it is not even self-complementary. There is no complementary posture for Dhanurasana. Okay, so complementary posture is nil for Dhanurasana. So if you are suffering with your, if you gained weight, if you want to reduce the weight, the best techniques are Shalabhasana and Bhujangasana. Bhujangasana, Shalabhasana and Dhanurasana. If you want to reduce the weight, okay, these three are best asanas, especially Dhanurasana. Okay, so now let us learn the postures lying on the back. First one is Sarvangasan. Please observe. So based on your body, you decide whether you want to practice or not. Okay. So you need to come to starting position, feet together, hands raised toward the head. Okay. So if you want, you tuck in your t-shirts. So this is the starting position. Count number 1. Both legs up 45 degrees. 2, 90 degrees. Keep your hands by side of the body. 3, lift your lower back. Okay. This is very, very important. Your elbows on the ground and you hold your palms the way your ribs will end. This is count number 3. Then 4. Straighten your legs. So your elbows must be on the ground. And look at your toes pointed towards the ceiling. So this is the final position for Bhujangasana or Sarvangasana. Then 5, come back in the reverse chronological order. 6, it is very, very important coming back from asana. Lift your lower back. 7, 45 degrees. 8, bring down and then relax. Okay, so if you have any helping hands in the home, you can take their help to come and support if you just fall away from the posture. Okay, so let us practice together. If any questions, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Come to starting position. Feet together, hands raised toward the head. Okay, count number 1. Both legs up 45 degrees. 2, 90 degrees. Now keep your hands by the side of the body so that it will support your back. Okay, now is very, very important. Okay, 3, lift your lower back up. Now, do not straighten now itself. Count number 3. Okay, your feet should be just above your head. Your feet should be just above the head. That is the count number 3. Then 4, straighten your back, spine. Straighten your legs. Look at the toes pointed. Elbows must be on the ground. Elbows must be on the ground and it should be in line with your body. Your elbow should be in line with your body. Okay. Straighten your spine. Straighten your spine. And you need to hold with your palms. The point where your ribs are ending, you need to hold the point there. Then 5, come back in the reverse chronological order. Take your legs, your feet just above your head. Then 6 is very, very important. Coming back from the posture is very important. Do not lift your head up. Slowly bring your lower back down onto the ground. Lift your lower back down. Only lower back. Do not lift your head up. Keep your both legs 90 degrees. This is the count number 6. 7, both legs 45 degrees. 8, both legs bring to the starting position and then relax. Relax for a few seconds. Okay, so I just want to repeat once again what are the limitations. Continue to relax. Continue to relax. The limitations are, it is whoever has cervical spondylosis or neck pain, should avoid doing this one. And also, if you have severe hypertension, please avoid doing Sarvangasan. The benefits: it stimulates thyroid glands, it influences pelvic organs, and is very good for constipation and menstrual disorders. It is also good for piles, hernia, and many more. Okay. For please continue to relax. So for Sarvangasan, complementary posture is Matsyasan. Matsyasan is nothing but fish posture. Okay. So please open your eyes. So before I explain Matsyasan, what are the limitations? For every asana, there will be limitations. Okay. So please be aware of limitations and then decide whether you want to practice that particular asana or not. Okay. So for Matsyasan, the limitations: if you have recent heart problems or recent abdominal or thoracic surgery, please avoid doing this particular asana. Okay. Because we are going to take the support of your arms, and also we are going to lift your neck up backwards. Okay. If you have severe neck pain also, you can avoid doing this technique. Okay. So the benefits: what are the benefits? It is good for diabetes, asthma, and also people who have with respiratory problems. It is very good technique. Okay. And also it will strengthen your neck and shoulders. Okay. Matsyasan is complementary posture for Sarvangasan. The limitations: if you have recent heart problem or abdominal or thoracic surgery, you should avoid doing this particular asana. Okay. So I will demonstrate the full asana if you are not able to do that one, and I will show the modified version as well. Okay. So please observe. So this is starting position. Okay. Count number 1, bend your right leg. 2, left leg. Then adjust your Padmasan. Make sure it is resting completely on the ground. Now 3, keep your palms just beside the ears, elbows pointing the ceiling. Okay. Then count number 4, lift your upper back up and keep your crown of the head on the ground. Keep your crown of the head on the ground, and with support your elbows on the ground. Keep your palms on the groin area. So this is called Matsyasana, fish posture. If you can hold your toes with the help of your fingers. Lift your upper butt, elbows must be on the ground. Elbows must be on the ground. You can hold your fingers. You can hold your toes with your fingers. Okay, but elbows must be on the ground. So this is the final position for Matsyasana or fish posture. Then 5, with the help of your elbow support and hold your hip joints and lift your upper back up and bring your upper back down. Then release your legs one by one. Okay. So this is called Matsyasana or fish posture. Okay. So if you have any questions, observe once again. If you are not able to do full lotus, you can do half lotus. Okay. Count number 1, bend your right leg. If you are not able to sit in full lotus, you can just continue to sit in half lotus. Count number 2, left leg. Now settle down your Padmasan. Then 3, take palms on the ground, elbows pointing the ceiling, palms just beside the ears. Then 4, lift your upper back up, crown of the head on the ground, and with the elbows on the ground, keep your palms on the groin area. So this is the final position for Matsyasana. Or you can hold your toes as well with your fingers, but elbows must be on the ground. Then 5, with the help of your elbows on the ground, hold your hip joints, lift your upper back up and bring your upper back down. Okay. Then release your legs one by one and then relax. Okay. So let us practice together, everyone. Come to the starting position. Lie down on your back. So through count number 1 and 2, come to the Padmasan. Through 1 and 2, through count number 1 and 2, come to the Padmasan. And bring your Padmasan on the ground. If you are not able to sit in full lotus, you can sit in half lotus. Just keep one leg above the other leg. Now keep your palms just beside the ears. Keep your palms just beside the ears and elbows pointing the ceiling and fingers pointing towards the body. Fingers pointing towards the body. Yeah, keep your elbows pointed towards the ceiling. Elbows should be straight, perpendicular to the ground. Adjust your hands such that your palms just beside the ears and elbows pointing the ceiling. Now lift your upper back up and bring crown of the head on the ground. Lift your upper back up and bring your crown of the head on the ground. Now elbows on the ground, palms on the groin area. Just keep your palms on the groin area, or you can hold your toes as well. But elbows must be on the ground. Elbows must be on the ground. So this is the final position for Matsyasana. Then come back in the reverse chronological order. Elbows on the ground. You can hold your palms to the hip joints and lift your upper back up. Yeah, you can keep your palms beside the ears and you can lift whichever way you prefer. You can lift your upper back and bring down. Bring your upper back down. Then release your legs one by one. Okay. Now please observe, we will do the modified version. So come to starting position. So now keep your palms under the buttocks, palms pointing towards the ground. Keep your elbows on the below your back. Okay. Now lift your upper body up and bring crown of the head on the ground. And then elbows on the ground, palms up at the groin area. Or you can continue to keep like this only if you are not able to do. So this is the modified version of Matsyasana. Then lift your upper back up and bring your upper back down and then relax. Okay. Next asana is Halasana. So in the Sanskrit it is called Halasana, whereas in English it is called plow posture. Okay. So if you want to do the modified version of Matsyasana, please lie down on your stomach, lie down on your back, lie down on your back. Let us practice once the modified version. Lie down on your back, feet together, hands raised over the head. That is starting position. Now bring your both arms below your lower back, under the buttocks. Palms pointing towards the ground. Palms pointing towards the ground. Now lift your upper back up. Lift your upper back up and make your crown of the head touching the ground. Crown of the head will be touching the ground. Okay, so this is the modified version of Matsyasana. And then lift your upper back up and bring your head down and then relax. Okay. So during the relaxation posture, so please continue to relax for a few more seconds. So for Sarvangasan, complementary posture is Matsyasan. For Matsyasan, complementary posture is Sarvangasan. Okay. So next asana is Halasana. In English, Sanskrit it is called Halasana, whereas in English it is called plow posture. Okay. So you can open your eyes. So what are the limitations of Halasana? Halasana's limitations. Okay, if you have spinal problems, cardiac problems, hypertension, you should avoid doing this technique. If you have severe headache also, you should avoid doing this technique. Okay, Halasana. In Sanskrit it is called Halasana, whereas in English it is called plow posture. Okay, the limitations, if you have spine problems, cardiac problems, headache, severe hypertension, you should avoid doing this technique. Okay, the benefits, it stimulates your thyroid gland. Okay, it enhances blood flow to the neck. It increases blood flow to the neck and keeps your spine flexible. Okay, and also it stimulates your back muscles, spinal joints. Okay, and also it stretches your lumbar nerves. Okay, these are the benefits. Okay, so please observe. So through count number 1 and 2 and 3, almost similar to the Sarvangasana. Okay, just only difference, you will keep your hands, arms straightened and keep your arm on the ground. Okay, so please observe. So this is the starting position. Feet together, hands raised over the head. Count number 1, 45 degrees, 2, 90 degrees. Okay, so this is count number 1 and 2 are similar to your Sarvangasana. Keep your hands by side of the body. Okay, 3, lift your lower back up. Okay, so this is the count number 3. So this is also similar to Sarvangasana. Now 4, keep your hands on the ground, straighten your arms. So this is the only difference. So this is the final position for Halasana. Then 5, slowly bring your lower back to the ground. Okay, then 40 degrees and down and relax. Okay, so it is similar to Sarvangasana. 1, 2, 3 are same. Then in the count number 4, you keep your arms straightened on the ground, and if you want, if you can touch your toes to the ground. Then you can come back in the reverse chronological order. Okay, so if you are comfortable, only you can practice this technique. Okay, please lie down on your back. Come to starting position, feet together, hands raised over the head. Okay, inhale and exhale. So count number 1, both legs 45 degrees. 2, no bend in the knees. 2, 90 degrees. Keep your hands by side of the body, supporting your lower back and upper back. So both legs 90 degrees, no bend in the knees. Both legs 90 degrees in count number 2. 3, lift your lower back up. Your feet will be just above the head. Lift your lower back some more. So this is count number 3. Now 4. Okay. Take your hands on the ground and see wherever you are, please stay there. Your head must be on the ground. Neck and head on the ground. If your toes, try to see if you can touch your toes to the ground, or you can keep some chair and you can rest your toes on the chair backwards. And no bend in the elbows. No bend in the elbows. Arms should be straightened on the ground. Arms should be, Sandipar, your both arms should be straightened. Okay, no bend in the elbows. Keep your palms on the ground. This is the count number 4. Then come back, slowly bring your lower back down. Do not lift your head up. And then both legs 45 degrees. Then bring down and relax. Okay. So Halasana or plow posture. For Halasana, the complementary posture is Chakrasan. Chakrasan in English it is called wheel posture. Okay. Continue to relax for a few more seconds. Okay. Next, Chakrasan. What are the limitations of Chakrasan? If you have any issues with your back, heart problem and joint problems, you should avoid doing this technique. Okay. Chakrasan, if you have any kind of issues with your back, heart and joint problems, you should avoid doing this technique. So what are the benefits? It brings flexibility to the spine, stimulates all parts of the body, it strengthens arms, shoulders and legs. Okay. So we have done a lot of shoulder exercises. Okay. So because of that, you can able to come to the Chakrasan very easily. If you do not have enough strength in the shoulders, okay, it will be a bit difficult. So please observe Chakrasan. So I told already limitations. Whoever had recent back problem or heart problem or joint problems, they should avoid doing this technique. Okay. So the benefits, it stimulates all parts of the body. It also strengthens the arms, shoulders and legs. Okay. Come to starting position. Count number 1. Bend your both legs and do not keep your feet. Do not keep too much distance between your feet. Slightly away from each other. Okay. Your feet slightly away from each other. So that is count number 1. 2. Your tip of the finger should be touching the heels. Tip of the fingers should be touching the heels. So that is how your distance should be. You cannot keep like this. Your feet, your legs too much away from your buttocks. Just keep such that your fingers, tip of the finger should be touching the heels. So that is your distance in count number 1. So this count number 2 we have done already in Matsyasana. In fish posture we have done. Okay. Keep your palms just beside the ears. Keep your palms just beside the ears and elbows pointing towards the body. Okay. So you should not put your elbows like this. Keep your elbows pointing perpendicular to the ground, pointing the ceiling. Okay. Now, lower back and upper back, based on your comfort test and capability, you can go to the final portion of Chakrasana. Okay, straighten your arms and then if you can lift your heels up. Then come back and then relax your posture. Okay. If you have good strength in your arms, you can lift easily, or else you will feel a little bit challenging. Okay. But with the practice, definitely you will be able to do this one. Okay. Come to starting position, everyone. Feet together, hands raised over the head. So through count number 1, bend your both legs. Your knees pointing the ceiling. So do not keep too much distance between the legs. Just keep slightly away from each other. So the distance should be, your tip of the finger should be touching the heels. Tip of the fingers should be touching the heels. So that's where your legs should be. Now count number 2, keep your palms just beside the ears and elbows pointing the ceiling. Elbows pointing the ceiling and fingers pointing towards the body. Okay. Now inhale, exhale. So you give a thought that you are able to do and you can do it. Okay. No tension. So give your 100%. Okay. Go to the posture. Lift your lower back, upper back up. Okay. Straighten. No bend in the elbows. No bend in the elbows. So if your distance is not correct, adjust your distance accordingly. So you need to adjust your Sandeep, you are doing well. Adjust your distance, your legs accordingly. Maybe you can bring both legs slightly some more distance away from each other and then try. Okay, see now you are able to do well. Yeah, some more. Straighten your both arms. Straighten. Yeah. Keep your head relaxed. Keep your head relaxed, and then slowly come back, and then relax. Okay. So close your eyes. Let us do quick relaxation technique. So we have done with all asanas. We have completed all asanas: standing, sitting, supine, and prone asanas. Let us do quick relaxation technique. Lie down on your back. So now you can observe your complete lower back, like your lower back, upper back, back of the head, back of the neck is completely resting on the ground, because we have done supine postures today. So that's why you are able to see the differences in the way you relax. Close your eyes, hands by side of the body, palms pointing the ceiling, and feet apart, legs away from each other. Inhale, exhale. Observe the abdominal movements going up and down as you breathe in and breathe out normally. Observe for 5 cycles. Step 2, as you breathe in, abdomen bulges up. As you breathe out, abdomen sucks in. Repeat for 4 more cycles. As you breathe in, abdomen bulges up. As you breathe out, abdomen sucks in. We are going to chant Akara while exhaling. Inhale fully first. While exhaling, chant along with me. Feel the vibrations in the lower parts of the body with echoes of Akara. Feel the lightness, alertness, and movement of energy throughout the body as you breathe in and completely collapse the whole body as you breathe out. Enjoy the quick relaxation. You can see the difference today as we have done supine postures. Your complete lower back will be on the ground. Lower back, upper back, back of the head, back of the head. And you can see the difference in the way your spine resting on the ground. As you breathe in, feel the lightness, alertness, and movement of energy throughout the body. As you breathe out, completely collapse the whole body and relax. Do not open your eyes. Slowly come back to sitting position. Do not open your eyes. Turn to the right or left. Slowly come back to sitting position. Take your hands backwards. Left palm will hold your right wrist. Inhale fully. Synchronizing your exhalation, bend forward. Take your hands in Namaste position. Thank yourself, all gurus in this world to make this happen. Surrender yourself to the Almighty. The Namaste position. Slowly come back to vertical position. Synchronizing your inhalation. Okay. Do not open your eyes. Take your hands in the Namaste position. Let us end the session with the prayer. Om Bhurvuvasvaha. Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Inhale. Exhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub your palms, generate the heat. Place your eyes, face, ears, neck, throat. Slowly blink your eyes, look at the floor, and slowly look up. So if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. You can unmute and you can ask any questions if you have, or if you have any experience for today. How did you find difference in the relaxation, or if you have anything to share, let us open for 1 to 2 minutes. Ram Shankar garu. So when you keep
Yes, sir.
your right palms beside the ears and your elbows are not pointing towards the ceiling, it's slightly like this.
Yeah, I need to practice that, sir. Yes, I need to practice more.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't do last time. Yeah.
Important for the Chakrasana.
Yes, Chakrasana. Yeah, Chakrasana is something that I need to practice more. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a wonderful session, sir. Thank you so much. We continue to feel motivated and come and join every day because of this, inside feelness that we get from here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If you do not have any questions, we'll continue tomorrow from 7:30 to 9. Okay. So tomorrow we'll have cleansing techniques. I will post the instructions in the group. Okay. So how to prepare for the cleansing techniques. Okay. So thanks everyone for joining. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
so
sir.
much, sir.
Thank you, Jyoti.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jyotheswar. Thank you.